Falcons. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the Super Bowl. And I can't help but look down on this field, partner, and think about the history of this game and all the great players, all the great teams that have stood on the field for this moment. So special.
This game is so historic that while we call it the Super Bowl now, that wasn't even the name of the first couple. It's the AFL, NFL World Championship game before the Super Bowl really took hold. And think about the Green Bay Packers winning the first two that got us kicked off and started towards where we are today.
And with the whole world watching, at the end of this game, at the end of tonight, one of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate symbol of victory in this league, the Lombardi Trophy.
Okay, so I really don't know what to do. I just started up Madden 18 and I'm already being thrown down. So, I didn't choose these teams or anything. This is just like, yeah.
All the talk, all the hype, but the past is prologue as this Super Bowl is underway.
I hate this camera angle.
Fielded at the 5.
What was that?
This across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Matt Ryan and the rest of the Falcon offense trotting onto the field. Their season ended in the divisional round this year of the playoffs. And for Matt Ryan, the numbers were still very good, but down significantly, Charles, from his MVP season a year ago.
Yeah, yards per attempt, yards per completion, quarterback rating all down, as you said, significantly. But still a season that most people would be very happy with. 20 touchdown passes, just 12 interceptions. The problem is he set the bar so high the year before with 38-7. So we know what Matt Ryan's capable of.
We are changing this.
Be looking to get back to that level in 2018.
All right.
And here are the Falcon offensive starters.
It's real easy to express how much you love about Julio Jones's game because when you watch him perform, you see a little bit of everything. You see speed, you see strength, you see the power with the run after catch. But what you don't see is the work he puts in during the week, and you also don't see this. A #1 receiver, one of the best in the league, that doesn't act like a diva.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan buying time to his left.
Okay.
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Now Ryan on 1st down. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. So the AFC champion New England Patriots, here are the starters on the defensive side.
Well, they will be retooled in 2018, but still some familiar faces. Trey Flowers, a defensive end, their best pass rusher. Dante Hightower, injury-plagued in 2017. They expect him back full-time for this season. And back deep, Devin McCourty. He orchestrates their defensive secondary, the only Pro Bowl representative off of their defense in 2017.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 10-yard pickup. Tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my day.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Rob Ninkovich coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Ryan now off the bootleg. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Well, if those at home were wondering if we were going to see some offense in this Super Bowl, I think your answer was right there. Incomplete, but they take a big shot early.
Like the script. If they get the big play early, so much the better. But if nothing else, they send a message. They're going to be aggressive in this game.
And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game. But you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People wonder what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive and count. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Edelman set to return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Patriots take over. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Brady to throw on second down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Brady to Gronkowski, cover athlete to cover athlete for a Patriot first down. Brady gives this one to Lewis. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
They try again with Lewis. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. Brady connecting with Cooks for the Patriot first down. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now Lewis. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They run. This is Lewis. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. So on 4th down, Brady will yield to Gronkowski for the field goal try. This one from 48 yards away. And Gronkowski's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On second down, here's Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Freeman again. Pushes past him. And now running right through him. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
We just saw what a lot of teams call a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game. That signifies they want to run the football. Yeah, occasionally they'll play action and throw it, but most of the time, those guys on the field means strength, power, run the ball behind them. And now what a lot of teams are doing is they're taking an extra offensive tackle and putting him in a tight end number to give them even more blocking power. And we just saw it on that play.
Drops it off for Coleman. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Ryan on second down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shane McClellan coming in from his outside linebacker spot. He buries him for a loss of 10 or 11. Third and long. It's Ryan. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to fourth down. Time a factor as Ryan will hustle him to the line. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Now it's Ryan. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a third down. Coleman now. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on fourth down, off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So a 15-play drive. Can't believe that only resulted in 3, but it did.
That is somewhat amazing, isn't it? When you hold the ball that long, run offense that well, yet only put 3 points on the board, it has to be a little bit of a disappointment, doesn't it?
Has to. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have a superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Brady. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there. And that'll bring up second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Again, they'll run with Freeman. Room here to run. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So it's halftime here on Sports Grandness State. Do you seriously just skip the halftime of the Super Bowl? Who does that? It's a Super Bowl. Watch the halftime show. All right, here we go. Third quarter action now. Now Dion Lewis to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets
I don't know.
the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows
like, honestly,
what
okay,
security
well.
blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I'm good fighting the run. It's just a pass. It's confusing. Ooh.
Again, it's Lewis. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he gets... First down here as he's taken down at the 24. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Throwing now is Brady. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Grady Jarrett continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42. From the shotgun, Ryan. Being chased out left. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
That went nowhere.
36-yard line here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I see in Madden 21, it's you press the triangle on absolutely anyone, and you're going to be hurdling. It's definitely not like that in this game.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Well, after that stop, you know that 3rd down is not a gimme if you're on the offensive team. So what are you going to do? Run it again? Or maybe you go play action and try and throw the ball, pick up the necessary yardage.
Now Ryan.
What are you doing?
There, down he goes. Rob Ninkovich in there to get him for his second sack of the night. Fourth down. Here's Ryan. Oh, it's a screen.
Oh, my goodness.
Complete, but he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. So that's the second time this game they've given
I'm playing aggressive.
Fourth down and now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown! A big play there. 54 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Gets past one man. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
To throw.
Oh, what in the world?
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones, because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. And he hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection, Ryan to Jones there. Second down now after the incompletion. To throw again, Ryan.
Okay, that was illegal. I literally had not hit the ball.
And brings up 3rd down.
That should be pass interference. That's fake. That's rigged.
Definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. It's caught, Jones. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Ryan. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal. I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people out.
Ryan hit.
Oh my goodness.
And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our
That
broadcasting
is
rules,
it.
declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, That puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
14 yards is the pickup there. And
that is it. I've had it.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game.
Well, why is it on pro? All right, let's try rookie. If I can score a touchdown, I'll change it.
And that's what they're going to ride. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On second down, here's Brady. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it.
Okay, I'm going to be honest, that time I kind of... I did kind of, you know, press the button. So I'll actually take that. I'll take it.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan.
I guess that still happens.
Incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. To throw on third down, Ryan. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose.
Dude, that is behind the line, you idiot.
Line. He loses 4.
That's it. I'm going deep.
Here we go. It's Ryan on fourth down. They've got his man complete. That one goes for 34 yards. And the Falcons are going to get a first. Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. Freeman with a fast feet. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. On first down, Ryan.
Okay.
It's a Patriot sack. Shane McClellan in there to drop him for his
Actually, I kind of blame myself for that because I said, hey, let's just take away half of the blockers here, and that was my fault.
Ryan, now they go screen. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down. The Falcons on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And the catch is made by Justin Hardy. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, my goodness.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now they'll run with Lewis. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 33. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a third down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Here's Ryan Allen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. A beautiful fake. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed.
All right, boys, we're going to do it till we get it.
All the talk, all the hype, but the pastest prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. This fielded at the 2. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Freeman with a fast feet. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 73 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. The tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
All right, I scored a touchdown. I'm good.
I got